Yeah, so I was looking on there, I'm like, oh wow, this looks like a sweet thumbnail. I played the video for 2 seconds, I'm like, holy shit, that's my brother.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm talking about. You guys wanna go for a ride? Come on, let's go for a ride, boys. Good, glorious morning, YouTube. Welcome back to another video, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to a fun day. We're actually gonna be taking a trip back to my hometown, the place at which I grew up for all of 21 young years in my life, where I was born and raised, back to Bucks County, Pennsylvania this morning. I know that I've got a lot of you guys that reside in that specific area of Pennsylvania with Misfit and the deck over, because we're actually going out today to pick up the truck that's really responsible for my love and infatuation for diesel trucks. It goes by The Rig because my dad is, well, all about vanity plates, as am I in some retrospects. I've actually got one on the way from Misfit. It's rather creative and rather hilarious. I'm gonna show it to you guys when it comes in. It's just the DMV takes kind of a little while to do those kinds of things, but irregardless, the truck goes by The Rig. It's a 2007 5.9 before they switched to 6.7 Mega Cab 3rd Gen Cummins dually. It's silver and it's big and it's broken. And we're gonna be helping my pops out a little bit today, so we're gonna be involving him on the vlog some. And plus I'm gonna be taking you guys through a little bit of my childhood past. We're gonna head back to the house. I'm gonna show you guys the garage that my love and infatuation started in. And it's not a garage that you would typically expect. It's actually a pretty cool kind of mini garage, if you will. And I think we're gonna bring Otto and Ozzy along. You guys wanna go for a ride? You're slacking. What are you doing? We going? Come on, boys. We got Ozzy up front, Otto holding up the rear. We had Misfit out running here this morning. Pretty chilly still. Bye-bye, permanently clean interior, Kegs Custom Detailing. You're gonna be getting a call from me this week. Ozzy's too small to get up himself. Come here, bud. Ready? Whoa. Right on up there, dude. Good job. Yeah, it's gonna get dirty in there, but it's all good. We gotta spoil our dogs because time's limited with those boys right there. I wish that they could just survive a human's lifetime, honestly. And we gotta go ahead and disconnect our electrical cord because the battery on the trailer was starting to get a little bit low on voltage, so we tendered that thing up last night. All right, battery should be fully charged. Misfit's looking good as heck this morning. Fortunately, look at that ice. Wow, that is so sketchy. Nice and clean. We've got some clear weather in the forecast. I can actually embrace my black truck looking somewhat clean. We've got all this ice out front of the pole building, guys. You have no idea how excited I am to pave this whole driveway. The ice accumulates super bad right up front here because of the shadows throughout the day. It doesn't get sun until the afternoon, and by then it's actually still kind of cold. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna have ourselves a very dirty interior. Can you guys please pick a spot, front or back? It would be great if you would. That's another reason I can't wait to not have a stone driveway. It is impossible to keep anything clean. I mean, I am not kidding about it. But I love you and I love you, so it's all good, okay? I love you. Later. There's The Rig, boys and girls. That's the truck that started it all. My dad up in the driver's seat, and then we've got little Teddy Cakes chilling right there. Happens to be your brother of Ozzy, as a matter of fact. Okay, come on.
Yeah, it's really kind of started when it was going in, you know, not like it to go into reverse very well.
Yeah. It's not a good situation when a reverse becomes a neutral.
Yeah, come on, we can do this.
So boys and girls, welcome to Bucks County and welcome Papa Jack to the channel. Woohoo! This is Junior, I'm the third, and little Jack is the fourth. The descendants is real, and we are in The Rig, guys. This is the 2007 5.9 Mega Cab Cummins that essentially started it all, that my dad pranked me with back in the day. He actually had said that he traded in the first 1500 truck that we had for a minivan.
For a minivan.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You fiend on that one, dude.
Yeah, well, you know, it's versatile on the track. You can sleep in it. You can tow on it, you know, tow with it. Room for 6.
It all started with this. What year was that? It was an 06 1500 white Mega Cab.
Mega Cab.
And this is the interior from that truck, as a matter of fact. We had always wanted to get into a camper. We found a really cool camper. It was a Keystone Raptor, but that 1500 was no good for towing that Raptor because it was quite a beast.
Yeah, 38 feet.
So we were Raptor shopping back in the day for motocross, and I don't remember how exactly the rest of the story played out.
Oh.
But I think you said something along the lines of, we're not getting the Raptor, and we're just gonna grab a minivan instead, or something like that. Am I at all accurate with that story?
Yeah, we weren't gonna get the trailer, but I did a lot of negotiating for the for this dually mega cab, and it was funny, man. We're sitting at the dealership, and this truck was on the lot for $49,000 back in 07, and it was owned by the dealer himself.
The owner, right?
Yeah, and he was towing his cars between New Jersey and Florida. I said, do they sell these mega cabs in a dually? And they said, yeah, there's one out there. So I sat down with my salesman. I already bought 2 cars from him already. And I said, let's bring John out, the general manager. So I said, John, I'm going to work you a deal, man. I'm going to give you my truck and $25,000 and $10,000. So you have $35,000 for the dually. He goes, Jack, man, I can't. It's for $49,000. And I said, listen, no one's buying a diesel in 2007. So how about if I help Dick, the owner, get rid of the truck, and again, I'll give you 10. He goes,
it was sitting there for a while, wasn't it?
It was sitting, and
especially in this area. Diesels aren't as popular out here as they are in some other areas.
And back then, I don't know if you all remember, but diesel was about $5.50 a gallon back then too. So it was way higher than what it is now, and it's already high anyway. So John gets up and he walks away, and he comes back and he goes, Jack, I'll work the deal. I said, that's cool. Now that that's done,
I want my interior.
Yeah, absolutely. I paid $1,400 at that time to upgrade from cloth to leather, and I wanted I had running boards along the side. I had the bug shield on the front. I had the tonneau cover on the back, and I'm not going to give away all these options that I paid for literally 8 months prior. So fortunately, his dealership had a 24/7 shop. So I said, well, listen, why don't you go back, talk to the shop? It's the same bolt pattern. So he comes back out and he says, all right, Jack, can you leave the truck? Yeah, I can leave the truck. I can leave both trucks, but how am I going to get home? So this is where the minivan came into play. So
yes, the minivan. This is the exact story, my friend. So, I just remember the scar tissue of minivan being in the context.
So I called JT and I said, hey, listen, bud, we got the new vehicle. Why don't you come out and see it? So he comes running out. We can't use the F-bomb on the channel, but that's the word he used. And I said, yeah, it's versatile. You can live in it, you can tow with it, you can, enjoy it in the rain, and you can tow the bikes behind you.
You took what was a dream of mine to have a diesel in the family and broke it right in half in the very moment in time. And now it's just, I think I'm making up for lost time.
Oh, you're doing good. Yeah, you're doing good. I mean, this beast now has 95,000 miles on her. It's an 07, so...
And the trans is not doing all that hot.
And the trans is going to go into good hands.
More to come on that. We got to get into it soon, but check it out, boys and girls. There is the original window sticker on this truck right here. 2007. Last of the great 5.9 liter high output is what they claim. 4-speed automatic trans, and that 4-speed has seen its day.
Yeah.
It's time to get it repaired. Look at that though, boys. Pretty cool. Window sticker out of an 07. The rig, as we like to refer to it as.
Yes, it is.
So boys and girls, this is the rig. Yes, THE space RIG, and this truck right here is a monumental pillar in my childhood. It's really completely stock, other than the fact that the factory exhaust is essentially rotted off of it, so we did a 4-inch straight pipe back in like 2009, and then I think it's got like an off-the-shelf Bully Dog tuner, which you can't even get in today's day and age anymore. It's been running good. No real issues, but a 48RE is destined for doom. I mean, they're not really intended to last forever with any additional power to those transmissions. It's just like compounded over time. It's done pretty well.
It's been an excellent vehicle.
I mean, it's been 12 years since we did that tuner on it, and it's been fine ever since. But the day has finally come where the transit's on its way out, so the truck is actually going to be coming back to Lancaster County with me and Misfit on the deck over, and it's headed off to Next Level Motorworks. Brother just went out and picked up some magazines, not the ones that you read, rather the ones that you just remind people of things on. Yes, my friends, right there. I concur, dude. Those are pretty cool. What else you got in there? Any others?
Yeah, this.
Oh man, a transparent one. Pretty cool. Nice, dude. Nice. Seems like a good day out, if I'd say so myself. Saturdays are for the boys. That's what they say, right?
So it looks like last week you got all the painted parts on. Yeah, it looks good.
Ready to rock and ready to work. So you would say this is the garage that it all started in, and then my love for motors essentially evolved to that garage right there. We had built a shed, but my dad's idea to build a shed was kind of like when I built the pole building. I wanted it to look like an extension of the original thought rather than an afterthought. So you essentially cloned your primary garage, or should I say your secondary detached garage, with a third detached shed garage.
Exactly. With an extension.
Which then was built on even further, as you can see right there. This is essentially where I first discovered my love and enjoyment with that right there. Dirt bikes, boys and girls. It was in this very location that we had essentially torn down our first dirt bike, put it back together, and it miraculously worked. And it was at that point in time that I had some very false confidence to just go ahead and rip into everything that I ever touched, and I could never leave anything stock, and it happened right here. This was originally built to house the original BX 2230. This is essentially what I started cutting lawns with back in the day, and it is Old Faithful. This thing just rips, without a question of a doubt. This little area was intended to be essentially just a storage spot for the Kubota, but then it kind of evolved into like my playground in a sense. So this is really where it all began. And just for history's sake, 286, now you can see it on the 2022 KTM, and 286 right there. Boom, boys and girls. Used to be a top 5B rider, but now, yeah, I'm just washed up. Just a quick little look here inside the primary garage. We've got the 48 Chevy wrapped up under its blanket, staying warm here in the wintertime, and then we've got a
good horse should.
Yep, absolutely. And then we've got my dad's SS Indy pace car 5th gen convertible Camaro on the tender, staying nice and ripe for those nice warm days. And if you want to laugh, I used to be real big into VTEC back in the day. This was my first license plate that was on my RSX Type S. And then we've got Evolve right here. That's what I had on my Phantom Black Evo 10 2011 GSR 5-speed manual. So Dad,
Son.
I just got to say on the vlog, thank you very much for helping me come up with Enthusiast.
Oh, happy to do it, man.
I sat down with this man at a dinner table one night and I said, I want to start a brand that describes me as an enthusiast, but I don't want it to be spelled traditionally. I want it to be something unique. So we sat down with pencils and sticky notes and wrote down every version of enthusiast that we could think of, which was like three. And this guy came up with the version that you guys have all grown accustomed to today. So for that, I owe you a massive thank you, dude.
And stock options.
We're not public. we're just a private little passion project. And speaking of passion projects, we've got my brother's JLU Rubicon that he just recently threw a very nice set of wheels and tires on. Nice choice, dude. I'm liking that a lot. This is my brother Troy. We have an 8-year separation. You guys don't see him all that often because he still lives here in Bucks County. He's holding down the fort, if you will. But he's building himself a very nice correction. It is a Sahara. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I don't even know why, but it looks like a Rubicon. You could have fooled me. It looks really awesome. So Troy, what do we got here, bro?
So we got the Method 701 wheels, which is their new patented B-grip technology on the Nitto.
Are you a salesman for them?
I've seen a lot of videos about people talking about them.
Dude, they're sweet. Super simple, very easy to clean, blacked out with a satin kind of matte finish, and then you went with a 35, 12.5, 17 Ridge grappler. Nitto, you're welcome, and also thank you for listening to me.
Yeah.
Are you happy with them?
I mean, I put them on Tuesday.
Good, you got a lot of experience
so,
with them. Yeah, I mean, come on, dude, walk everybody through. What's the plan? You got the OEM LED group, which is cool. I like the American flag patriotism here in the inserts of the grill slats, and then you went with a Badlands winch.
Apex 12,000, synthetic rope, poison spider, customs, bruiser, front bumper.
That's the same bumper that we had on dog number 2, doors off giveaway number 2. These things are brutes.
They are, I love it. Got the KC Gravity Pro 6 lights with the amber covers. Once they'll be having the 50-inch light bar coming in.
Dang, dude.
Just rigid
pods. Those things are stupid bright.
Nice.
Stupid
I
bright.
haven't used them at night yet. It's not wired up.
Nice, man. Looks good. Looks like you got some wiring in your near future. Fortunately elementary wiring though. It's not all that complicated. This is where you keep all your extra water when you get thirsty?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Got it from Rebel Off-Road. They're either out of Arizona or California. Got the lighting upgrade with the rigid pod lights, Rotopax locks.
Dang. Is it full? Do they have gas in them?
No, not yet.
Oh, they're all show, no go? All show, no gas?
They're still light.
That's actually really sweet. It's a cool little integration. Are you planning on wheeling this thing? Are we going to Moab? Did you not tell me about these plans?
I honestly want to move out to Utah. just because I know off-roading.
You and me both. Go and get a house, and I'm just gonna freeload off you. It's gonna be a great. Heck yeah,
I would.
I'm glad we got a plan in mind, bro. Heck yeah. Yeah. Did you do with the rough country bracket?
So yeah, so I was looking on there. I'm like, oh wow, this looks like a sweet thumbnail. I played the video for 2 seconds. I'm like, holy shit, that's my brother.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm talking about. You happy with it?
So far, yeah.
Yeah, I got you. I would never make a recommendation to anybody that watches this channel unless I actually stood behind it. Yep, ain't going anywhere.
2 hours later.
Boys and girls, the rig is in Lancaster County. We're here at Next Level Motorworks where we're actually going to be dropping off my dad's truck to stay until they can do the trans overhaul. The plan is to have Tyler over here do a BD Stage 4 overhaul, which is essentially like a Stage 4 stock plus trans. It's going to get some internal upgrades that's really just going to kind of highlight and improve upon all of the weak points that are in the 48 trans that unfortunately are somewhat letting go. And plus they're going to be able to take that power a little bit better through that 4-inch exhaust and that Bully Dog tuner. Granted, it's just like a 30 plus over tune, but still, and don't hold me to specifics on this, but I know that in general, it's safe to assume that any power overstock through a 48 is going to kind of expedite the wear and tear and inevitable outcome of one of these transes, and 68s are technically even worse, unless it's like that Muldoon Stage 2 that's on Dream Diesel Giveaway 22 that you might be taking home if you choose to get entered. All right, jumping on in the good old 3rd gen. We got a nice dash intact. The nostalgia every single time I get behind the wheel of this thing is so real. Look at them hips, boys, they do not lie. Just getting this thing backed up. We're gonna tuck it back here for the time being and keep it somewhat nested and out of the way. And I think we were gonna go touch base with Tyler real quick. Kind of late on a Saturday afternoon, but my man's putting in the hours. If you really want something in life, boys, you gotta go after it. The typical 9 to 5, 40-hour work week ain't gonna make those dreams come true. It's a simple formula in life. Hard work creates what is derived luck, which prepares you for opportunity. So Tyler just ran out and hard work is paying off for this man. I am so proud of him making it happen, putting in that quality work, and now the results are real. The fruits of the labor right here, boys and girls. Look at the main man himself with his new rig. Oh my God, is she a freaking beauty. We got a 17 to 19 red platinum here, and boys and girls, this thing. Ho 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 ho, congrats, buddy.
I've been waiting for this for a while.
That is amazing, dude. You've had it for a short time and it already fits you like a freaking glove. Wow.
Yeah, you don't see. I haven't seen a ruby red platinum in a while.
What a gem. It gives me such vibes. I love Clifford, which was that real big red, this body style truck that we picked up from Lime Ridge. But man, that is gorgeous, bro. Look at it's already got so much paint match done to it. We got mirrors, F250 backing in the badges, lower valance, fog light pods, front badge. Yeah, man, that is awesome, buddy. Congratulations on this thing, dude. Fully freaking loaded out the whole 9 yards.
Only 40,000 miles too.
And man, not even broken in yet.
Yeah, all this stuff's paint, man.
Wow, that looks great. I like that a lot.
I like that look.
All right, the whole bezel's painted and everything too. Red looks good on you, bro.
I know. Now I just gotta get the green truck to match this one.
I'm saying, dude, wow. So this is a monumental moment for anybody, and you'll get there eventually. But seriously, Tyler's been cruising around as low 6.0 for quite a while now. Is it gonna be low 6.7? The question kind of might stay up in the air. Who knows? So the van no longer exists. It's gone now. It's sold. It's off to its next owner. We're going to miss it very much, but I think the replacement is somewhat of an acceptable form. Look at this thing. It is gorgeous.
Upgrade.
Just a smidge, just a smidge. But dude, long deserved. I remember the first time that I bought my Illumiduty, it was a feeling that I had a hard time explaining because these trucks are just so nice in so many different ways.
Have, like a presence. It's like, wow, this thing's like big. Like they're just so like perfect.
Yeah, and this color is so loud in and of itself, and you just don't see it.
Yeah, in the sunlight, it really pops.
Dude, I'm freaking stoked for you. How long have you had it?
I don't know, a couple hours.
Wow, wow, what good timing, boys and girls. We got here to celebrate this monumental moment with Tyler perfectly timed out, if I do say so myself. So Tyler, I was telling him, what are we doing with my Pop's truck? We're doing a BD Stage 4 stock.
Yeah, it should be the Pro Force, I think stage 4, stock drain. A little bit of an upgrade, so it's a little bit overstocked. Help, hold clutches in there a lot better, so it's not so sloppy.
Yeah, it's bad. Like we had gone out and it collectively, me, my dad, and everybody, and it like slips so hard. He's like flooring it, and I'm like, oh, we're definitely gonna smell clutch, like without a question of a doubt. It was bad.
Yeah, I'm sure it's pretty bad, but no, that should really tighten it up and make it a lot more drivable, more fun to drive.
It's like from the factory. Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't the transes like kind of inherently slip? Just to make it smoother?
Yeah, and to make the train last, I think, a little longer.
Yeah.
Because I think those trains don't last very long. I think that's why they made the converters sloppy from the factory, just so they kind of not replacing so many trains.
Mosey through each gear. Yeah, that's going to be a long overdue upgrade. I'm pretty pumped for him. I'm excited for him to drive it.
He's gonna notice a huge difference.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, definitely. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is absolutely awesome. I love to see progress in all of my homies' lives, all of you guys included. If you're after something, just stick in it. Everyone gets involved in something and then they never stay around long enough to connect. I think the biggest key to success is one specific variable, and that is consistency. All right, Auto Ozzy, we're home, boys. It was a good day. Come on down, dude. You got it. Come on, dude. Come on. Right here. Come on. Come on, you got it. Right here. Ozzy, come. Come here. I'll get you. I'll get you. I'll get you. I know, it's a big leap for you, little doggy. Misfit and Mrs. Fit are reunited, and I gotta surprise my wife with actually what that trip was originally intended for, which is picking up a little life fitness bicycle for our basement. We like to do some cardio stuff at night. I've got a revolving Stairmaster. We've got that thing. Man, health is wealth at the end of the day, boys and girls. You can have a lot of things, but if you don't have your health, you won't have energy, and you can't enjoy any of the beautiful blessings of life. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna wrap up this upload here. Misfit did a great job reincarnating itself back into the fleet, and it's looking absolutely incredible in the process. Grab your entries for Dream Diesel giveaway number 22 if you haven't already, because that big turbo Cummins, that second gen swapped with a fully built transmission and $30,000 could truthfully be yours, and you might be joining our winner's circle as placeholder number 22.